Hello, this is Arjun once again, and we meet after the victory of India's T20 World Cup after we became champions. Sorry, I was late for 2 days, but we are the champions now. So we are all happy, and we meet again in a very, very happy note. India won their second consecutive title, third in all, and as Surya said, that he would like to be there for the next one and also the Olympics. It needs to be seen. His age is getting older. His age will be a factor, and also his form. However, let's not discuss those things. Let's talk about the good stuff now. And India won their second consecutive title in grand style. Sanju Samson was again a smash hit, three fabulous innings back to back. And what a turnaround. He was not even in the first 11. He was the backup opener. Anybody gets hurt or Ishan Kishan get injured, he would be playing. He played one match, and then he did okay on that game. I think it was the game against Namibia. Now, where Abhishek did not play because he had some stomach problem. Then Abhishek kept on scoring ducks, and India lost that disastrous game against South Africa, which led them to think that, yeah, the three left-handers at the top is the problem where people are bringing in off spinners. So let's bring in Sanju Samson. Sadly, there was a tragedy with Rinku as well, which made Linku sit out a game, and Tilak came down. Otherwise, probably I think Tilak could have been the one who might have been dropped because he was struggling as well. And Rinku batted well against Pakistan. Linku did not do help his chances when he got chances to bat against USA and also against South Africa, though he got out the very first ball trying to hit a six because there was no other option. However, the scores on the board that matters, and because Rinku struggled in the first few games, then looked in good touch against Pakistan, but he only faced a few balls, hit a four and a six of Shaheen Shah Afridi and finished well for India. However, I don't think the Rinku was dropped because of that. One person had to be dropped. Tilak did score a few runs, but he was struggling. So he was also not the finisher. So Rinku did not play that game. Tilak came down, and Tilak performed admirably with a strike rate of 300, and then he continued on the next game versus West Indies, the must-win scenario. And then after that, Tilak, there was no turning back. Tilak played some very good innings, though in the final he did struggle again. Hardik struggled again. However, that did not matter because Shivam Dube was in prime form, and which made India win. New Zealand made a cardinal error in not picking McCogney. It was something that New Zealand probably was a little, wary of the Indian batting lineup, and when they saw the pitch, and when they saw there was some grass on the pitch and it won't grip, they thought that we take a spinner in here, he might go travel, and because of that they played Jimmy Nisham mainly because Jimmy Nisham was a batsman with experience who could finish. I think New Zealand was trying to keep India in a reasonable score, like 200, 200 plus around. And then with their batting lineup, which they had, like Finn Allen and Tim Seifert, they wanted to cash in on that and score those 210, 15 runs. As we saw that throughout the game, though they got out for 150 because they lost a lot of wickets. But even after 12, 13 overs, they were well on course for 200. So I think that was the plan. But India made 250, that was too much, and they could have scored 270. Also, they made errors in giving uh, that last over to Nisham, just like England did in the last over to Will Jacks, because they were so, flustered with all the hitting which was going on. And Nisham had a good day, and he picked up 3 wickets in an over. So obviously Santner thought that Nisham might do well in the last over, but Nisham always get hit in the last over whenever he bowls the final over, unless he bowls against weaker opposition, he always goes for runs. So that was a mistake. Anyway, we eventually won, and that makes India almost unstoppable. The number one side, and we are putting our eyes on the next World Cup and obviously on the Olympics. Now, we will meet again with the IPL. The IPL is starting, the greatest cricket festival of India, a yearly festival of India, and we will discuss about the teams, because I have to go through the teams. I was there in the auction, and I've seen what the teams have picked. The teams were picked, which are the teams, but then I'll have to go through again. A lot of new players got a chance, so we'll discuss that. For now, we are the champions, and we will go on to win a lot more titles, because there is no team which is close enough to India. In T20, India is the best side, because Australia will have to pick up their new team. You might say that Australia did not have their bowling, but who are the bowlers? Pat Cummins, Mitchell Starc has retired, and Hazelwood. These are the two bowlers, along with Adam Zampa. Zampa will stay for a few more years. Cummins will stay as well, but Cummins is not a great T20 bowler. Hazelwood is doing quite well, but they are all aging. So they need new blood. And other than Nathan Ellis, there is no other bowler we can say that they are there to step up. Now, Bumrah will be there for a few years, and we are getting a lot of other bowlers. Harshit Rana is doing well. Arshdeep will be there. And we require a few bowlers, and we will get them. And the batting, we have a loads and loads waiting. Jaiswal, Suryavanshi, they are all waiting, and there are many more. Even Rajat Patidar could be a useful player in the future, though he's quite old, so maybe he doesn't have much time. But there are a lot of young players who are coming up. We will see them in IPL as well. So till then, it is goodbye. We will come up with the IPL videos very soon. So keep watching. This is Arjun signing off. Thank you. Bye now.